Pertenecerle a Él es muy fácil.
कोई मुश्किलात नहीं है।
We did not find it difficult to recognize him.
No encontramos difícil el reconocer
We made him belong to ourselves.
y hacemos que Él nos
Made Baba
pertenezca a
belong to us and we
nosotros.
became Babas.
Y te vuelves de Baba muy fácilmente.
We made it easy. How it became easy? Because we are Kalpa.
¿Y cómo se vuelve
We
fácil?
are children from the previous Kalpa.
Porque no es
There's the same reason
difícil.
behind it. So something touches us
कहने में आता है कि
from past Kalpa.
Porque lo hemos sido desde el kalpa anterior.
So there's always a desire to eat gulab jamun again and again.
Así que siempre hay un deseo de comer gulab jamun una y otra vez.
Experience of being the child of Baba.
Tenemos la experiencia de ser
So
hijos
we
de
want
Baba.
to taste it again.
Así que lo vamos a probar otra vez. Son sanskaras profundas.
Seed it is embedded in the word.
Es como
When it
que hay
gets sunlight.
una semilla.
Likewise, we have
Así,
every kalpa sanskars within us.
así es como crecen esas sanskaras que están dentro de nosotros.
Okay.
Ok.
So we are also the seed. As
Así
soon
que
as we got
también está así la
got
semilla.
this,
Tan pronto
company of God, and automatically
como
the God
tenemos la
becomes
compañía de Dios,
converged. We are the seeds, just
automáticamente
like earth has a seed. We are
somos
also
las
the seeds. So we
semillas.
did not become. It was not very difficult.
No era muy
to become
difícil
Babas.
volverse de Baba.
We accepted that very easily. As soon as
Aceptamos
we
eso muy
found Baba.
fácilmente. Cuando hemos encontrado,
We are children of the previous kalpa.
somos hijos del previo kalpa.
So
Entonces
we get the awareness that we are kalpa.
recibimos
Children.
la
Naturally, we
conciencia de que
emerge that
somos
awareness.
hijos naturalmente.
So we belong to Baba very easily.
Así que le pertenecemos a
We
Baba
can belong to
muy
us, we
fácilmente.
belong to him. So this is a very, very, very great fortune.
Así que esta es una muy, muy
We are the
gran
fortune makers,
fortuna.
children,
Somos
and we
hacedores de
ourselves are
fortunas
fortunate.
y nosotros mismos somos muy afortunados. Entonces,
We were trying to find God.
estamos tratando de encontrar a Dios.
So Baba used to ask, "Do you
Así
have
que
you found
Baba
God, or you were finding God, or
Dice,
did
tú eres
God
de
find you?"
Dios, tú encontraste a
But we
Dios o
were not
Dios te encontró a
successful
ti.
in finding him. So
Y
Baba
no fuimos
found
exitosos
us,
en encontrarlo a Él.
and then he made us a bead of the rosary.
Él nos hizo una cuenta del rosario.
So you are the bead of the rosary.
Así que ustedes son una cuenta del rosario.
So to become the bead of the rosary
Así que
at
volverse
confluence
una
age, we are
cuenta del
making an
rosario
effort.
en la edad de la confluencia.
We are making the effort to be part of the
Están
rosary.
haciendo un esfuerzo para ser parte del rosario.
कोई ऐसा मुश्किल पुरुषार्थ नहीं कराता
So if you end up looking also, it's not that he
Así
is
que
through
eso
manner,
fácil.
he is educating us, entertaining
Nos
us.
está educando a nosotros.
Very easily whilst
Muy
entertaining
fácilmente
us,
nos entretiene.
he's, teaching us everything.
Él nos está
The
enseñando todo.
method, the way he teaches us,
Con
his
el método que Él
educational
sí
mode,
enseña a nosotros es el modo cualidad.
all the goodness he teaches us,
Todo lo bueno nos lo enseña a nosotros.
and such elevated sanskars he
Y tales
creates in us.
elevadas sanskaras incrementan.
That sanskars are the basis is making
Las
us,
sanskaras
making us deities. We are,
nos hacen deidades.
we are the angels of confluence age.
Somos los ángeles de la edad de
We
la
are deities
confluencia, somos
of
las
the golden
deidades
age.
de la
So
edad
what
de
that Baba
oro.
made us
Así que Baba nos hace.
means always be light.
Volar significa siempre ser ligero.
So enjoy
Así que disfruta,
flying.
vuela.
So in our life,
En
many
nuestra
became
vida,
Babas in life.
en la vida de Baba,
हमने अपने जीवन को लाभ बाबा के बने जैसे सहज
As we belong to Baba,
así como
very
le
easily,
pertenecemos a Baba fácilmente,
Baba is making us fly.
Baba nos
Baba is the one making us
está
fly.
haciendo volar.
We we are the ones who are doing, but
Somos
Baba
los que
is making
estamos
us.
haciendo,
Baba is Karan Kalavanhari.
pero Él nos está haciendo Karan Karavanjara.
So how will Baba make us do? Very easily He will do.
Y somos los hacedores de esfuerzos
Teaches us the
fáciles.
method very
Él
easily.
nos enseña el método
So
muy
many
fácil.
times it's not difficult.
No hay dificultad.
Since we become Babas,
Desde que tú te vuelves de Baba,
as the introduction was shared, at a very young age I came.
desde una edad
I
muy
was 13
joven
years
vine.
old when I got connected with the organization.
Cuando me
And I
conecté
took knowledge.
con la organización, con el conocimiento,
As soon as I got the knowledge of Baba,
tan pronto como recibí conocimiento de
or
Baba,
got the introduction of Baba,
recibí la presentación de Baba,
there's already a sanskar, there's already a seed in this sanskar. When you
y
get the
había
atmosphere,
la semilla
automatically
de las
flowers.
sanskaras, así
The
que
seed automatically germinates.
automáticamente floreció la
So because the seed
semilla,
was there, as
porque estaba ahí,
automatically that germinated, grew.
germinó automáticamente.
The first introduction that I got,
Así que la primera presentación que yo recibí
it was on Shivratri's day.
fue en
Today's
día de
Baba's
Shivaratri,
wedding. No, it was on Shiv Jayanti. Shivratri
fue
day.
en
It was,
Shiv Jayanti en el
it was in
curso
1966.
en 1966.
1966, and when I got introduced on Shivratri day,
Y entonces me presentaron en Shivaratri Day, en el día de Shivaratri.
there was a program of Shiv Jayanti.
Había un programa de Shiv Jayanti.
In that program, I had attended.
En ese programa, estuve en ese programa.
That was Sri Krishna's birthplace.
Ese fue el lugar de nacimiento de Sri
In
Krishna.
that city,
En esa ciudad,
तो स्टेज पर लेक्चर भाषण के लिए दो दीदियां बैठी
so there were two sisters, Didis, were sitting.
así que habían dos hermanas que estaban sentadas en el escenario.
Sudesh Didi in 1966.
Sudesh Didi
in Mathura city, and the other
en la
Didi
ciudad de
was
Matra
Bimla Didi from Agra.
y Didi de Agra, roja, y estaban las Didi sentadas en el escenario con saris blancos como ángeles.
As I entered the
Y así
hall,
como entré al hall,
I saw Didis,
vi a las Didis
and as I saw,
y como las
it
vi,
was such a deep, profound feeling.
tuve un
If there is any
sentimiento
life, it should be like this
profundo
angelic life.
de que esa
I
debe ser una vida
knew knowledge then
angelical.
as I entered, but her
Así
dress,
sentí cuando entré.
and they were sitting in yoga.
Y ellas estaban
As I
sentadas
saw
en
that,
yoga.
So if I have to make my life, I have to make life like this. So
Así
that
que
time I
tengo
got
que
this
hacer mi
thought,
vida así.
and I made a decision
Y
that I
tomé la
will make my
decisión
life like this as a Brahma Kumari. I didn't
de
know what
seguir
is
esto.
Brahma Kumari is. I didn't
En un
knowledge,
Brahma Kumaris, yo no
nothing.
sabía
But I
que es
saw,
Brahma
that's it. That's all I
Kumaris.
saw. And they were sitting like
Eso
angels.
fue lo que vi, que
And I
estaban
want to become
sentadas
like
como
that.
ángeles y
She was
pensé,
so
yo quiero
attractive.
volverme
So,
así.
and my journey started
Y mi viaje
from that.
empezó
And then,
a partir de ahí. Y entonces,
after seeing
después de ver
Didis, I got very attracted. Then I came
las
to
Didis
Madhuban.
que me
I got
atraían
a
mucho,
chance to
fui a
2 months itself,
Madhuban
I got a chance to visit Brahma Baba
y
in
tuve la
Madhuban.
oportunidad de visitar a Brahma Baba
I
en
became
Madhuban.
Divana. Divana is a person who is just lost in love.
Y
In
estaba ahí
Bhakti,
como
there is
Divana.
a-
Divana es la
there is a-
persona que
there
está
is Meera
perdida en
who is
el amor.
lost in love of God. By looking at,
Así que
when I saw Baba, I
Cuando
got
vi a
lost
Baba,
like Meera. And me,
era así
Baba,
como Mira,
Baba and only me. I belong to Baba. Baba
como
belongs to me.
yo le
Whatever
pertenezco a Baba y
tells
Baba me
I will
pertenece a
just do
mí.
it.
Así que simplemente lo hice.
I said to Baba, Baba,
Y le dije a Baba, Baba,
live here now, and I will start residing
me voy
here.
ahora.
So Baba told her, you're so small.
Y Baba
You're
dijo,
only 13 years old.
yo tenía,
You're small. I
decía
was
Baba,
studying
tú eres
in this
pequeño
ninth grade. So
y
Baba
estudia
encouraged
ahora.
her to study a little bit more.
Y
Told
Baba
her to
me
study
motivó
some
para
more. And
estudiar
in those
más.
days,
En
Baba
esos
used to
días,
say,
Baba
in the
decía,
Murli, Baba used to say, study, and then going to come to an end. Vinash, destruction will take place.
Decía,
The Baba used to say that.
la destrucción tomará lugar.
As Baba
Decía
told
Baba.
him, you study a little bit more, and then Baba will
Así
keep
que
you.
como Baba dijo,
Then she said
estudien
to
un poco
Baba
más
in conversation, in dialogue,
en
you're
conversación, en
saying, Baba,
diálogo.
that the destruction is going to take place. If I go to study, you're
Y
telling me to
decía,
study.
y decía,
And if the
la
destruction
destrucción va a
takes place,
tomar
then what will I
lugar.
do?
¿Y qué harías si toma lugar la destrucción?
Then Baba giggled and laughed with her
Y
and
Baba le
said
dio amor.
that Baba will hold the destruction for you. Like how we entertain small children,
Y,
no?
y-
So
y él
Baba just said very
entretenía a los
nicely in a very,
hijos
jovial
pequeños
manner.
en una forma agradable.
I had so much love
Y
for
decía,
Baba. I was very
tengo
close to Baba.
mucho
That's the way I
amor
had a
por
feeling.
Baba. Tenía el
I
sentimiento
never
de
had
ser
a
muy
feeling
cercano a
that
Baba.
this is God. He is
Y
so
tenía el sentimiento de,
big or
este es
elevated.
Dios.
How do I talk to him? How do I meet
¿Cómo le
him?
hablo a Él? ¿Cómo
Just
me
like I
encuentro
met
con
my
Él?
Lokik father, my real father,
Así
bodily
como
father.
que fuera mi
I
padre
was just
Loki,
chatting away like
mi
that with
padre
him.
real,
So
era
close I was, so
simplemente
intimate I was
platicar
with
con
him.
Él.
So Baba made me go, and then I studied.
Así que
I
Baba
went
me
to
hizo
study
ir
for
y
1 year,
estudiar, y estuve
and then I came
estudiando por
again
un
in
año,
1968.
y entonces vine en
So from
1967,
68 onwards,
68. Y a partir de
my
1968
dedicated life of 1968 started,
fue
and I
una
lived with
vida
Baba.
dedicada
And
y
I
estuve
lived with
viviendo
Baba
con
here in
Baba
Madhuban.
aquí en Madhuban.
At that time,
En ese tiempo
I made Brahma Baba's food for 3 months.
estuve con Brahma Baba por 3 meses.
With my own hands, I made food and
A
lunch and
veces
dinner.
hacía
And
comida
I
en
had
el
very
lunch o
little
el
knowledge of
dinner.
cooking food, making food.
Me tocaba hacer comida.
Once Lachudadi, Brahmani of
Una vez
there was
la
nobody
Chudadi,
for making.
antes de hacer,
There's no one, but Lachudadi said there's no one
la
there to make
Chudadi
or
dijo,
cook food. And I was sitting next to Baba.
no hay quien cocine
Then
la
Baba
comida.
said, this child
Estaba yo Baba, y Baba dijo, este hijo lo puede hacer.
As Baba said that,
Baba dijo
I
eso.
listened to what Baba said. I
Yo
didn't
escuché
think,
lo que Baba dijo.
how do I make it? And I don't know
¿Cómo
how
lo
to make
hago?
it. I don't know how to make
No
These
sé
thoughts
cómo
never came
hacerlo.
in my mind. These thoughts never creeped in my mind.
Estos pensamientos se crearon en mi mente.
So he told Lachudadi,
Así que le dijo a la
this
Chudadi,
daughter, this bachi, this small child, to cook and make food.
muéstrale a este
Lachudadi.
hijo pequeño
And since
cómo
then, I
hacer la
started
comida.
making Brahma's food. I made the food.
Hice la comida.
I got a chance to live with Brahma Baba.
Tuve la oportunidad de vivir con Brahma Baba.
In the morning, I used to go to the room, Baba's room.
En la mañana iba yo al
attached to
cuarto de
that was
Baba.
kitchen. Now that
que
kitchen
estaba
is
junto a
removed.
la cocina.
It's scrapped, that kitchen.
Después se removió la
So we
cocina.
were making in that kitchen only, and then we used to feed Baba. And
Así
then
que
we used
estaba
to
yo en esa
talk and chat with
cocina
him.
y le daba comida a
Baba
Baba.
is everything for me.
Y Baba era todo para mí.
So whatever Baba says,
Baba dijo,
we used to do.
el,
Whatever Baba said.
¿qué dijo
And
Baba?
then whatever Dadi said later on.
¿Qué dijeron las daddies
In
más
my
tarde?
life, I never
En mi
said
vida.
no. Whatever they said, I
Nunca
was very
dije no.
obedient.
Yo era muy obediente.
As Baba said, doing whatever was told to us. So
Lo que sea que
what
nos
we
dijeran
experienced is that
que
in this
hiciéramos.
process, that we never used to say no,
Yo nunca decía no.
then we automatically got lift upon being obedient.
Y automáticamente fui elevado por ser obediente.
We got so much blessing and so much of love by being obedient.
Mucho amor por ser
If we
obediente.
don't know this or we are cribbing, we don't get a chance then.
Y entonces sí, no tenemos una oportunidad.
If you say the seniors tell you to do it and you do it, means you do it.
Pero si los seniors te dicen hazlo, tú lo haces.
My progress started because
Mi
of yes, I
progreso
kept saying
empezó
Haji.
porque
So
yo
I got a
siempre
lot of
decía
love
Haji
from Baba, I got a love now from Dadis.
y recibí amor de Baba, de las
Whatever work was
daddies.
there of Dadis in the yagya,
En la yagya,
whatever work there was of the yagya,
cualquier trabajo fuera de la yagya,
Baba they used to always call me Prabha, come,
Baba
get
me
this
decía,
done, Daddy.
Prabha,
Whatever
ven,
Daddy told, I used to do.
lo que sea que Daddy me
And she used to
decía,
say,
yo
yes,
lo
Daddy,
hacía.
whatever you say.
Y él decía, sí, yo decía, sí, Daddy,
And
¿qué
I
dices?
got the kitchen service
Y
of
tuve
cooking
el
food,
servicio
of
de la
making Brahma
cocina,
Bhojan.
de cocinar, de
All
hacer
this
Brahma
to share,
Bhojan,
to feed everybody,
de
cook food,
alimentar a todos,
all
hacer
these
buena
duties I got.
comida. Todas
Later on,
estas
all the
tareas
departments
tuve
got expanded.
y
Before
esto se
that,
expandió.
during those days, there were not so many departments in Pandavavan that
En
there
esos
is
días no
today.
habían muchos departamentos en
They used to
Pandavaba
they used to call me for service in
y me
Madhuban.
llamaban para servicio en Madhubam.
So Baba made me belong to
Así
him.
que Baba hizo que yo le
Cooked me how,
perteneciera
he
a
taught me
él.
how to make food,
Me enseñó
and
cómo hacer la
filled me
comida,
with full enthusiasm.
me llenaba de entusiasmo.
Baba asked, and I said, Baba, I want to live with you.
Y yo decía, Baba,
said,
quiero vivir contigo.
Baba asked her, do you know how to make toli?
Baba me enseñó a hacer tolis.
So I said, no, Baba, I don't know how to make.
Yo no decía, no, Baba, no sé
If you
cómo
don't know how to
hacer.
make toli, and you will live in the center, students will
Aprendí,
come.
dice, si
How will
estás
you
en el
make Baba's
centro,
book? What are you going to feed Baba's children?
vienen
So
los
Baba
hijos
gave me
acá,
that
¿cómo
blessing.
vas a alimentar a los hijos de Baba?
I started making toli also since
Y
that
yo lo
day.
vi haciendo
There's
toli
no
a
toli that
partir
I
de
don't
ese
know
día.
on the planet Earth. I know every toli how to make.
Yo no sabía cómo hacerlos.
I I fed Dadi, I fed everyone.
Alimentaba a Daddy,
Whatever
alimentaba a
was
todos.
service of the bandara,
Cualquiera de los
I
servicios de
did
la
that
bandara,
lawfully.
yo los hacía.
So Baba gave me that blessing
Así que Baba me dio la bendición de hacer comida,
cooking food of Brahma Bhojan.
de cocinar el Brahma Bhojan.
And that this became the means for me to all the time interact with Brahma Baba.
Y se volvió para mí un medio de interactuar con Brahma Baba en el servicio.
His stage, Brahma Baba's stage was
Su estado
Karmatit.
era Karmatit.
In 1968,
En
September, October, November, and I
1968,
left in the month
septiembre,
of
octubre y
December to live in the
noviembre,
center.
yo vivía en el
Baba
centro.
became a visit in January.
Vine a visitar en enero.
I came to Madhuban after 2 months.
Vine a Madhuban después de 2 meses.
And since then, I became surrendered in Madhuban.
Y desde entonces yo estuve entregado en Madhuban.
Become a yogi, become a
Fue un volverse karma yogi, un alma conocedora. Todos los vicios, lujuria, ira, egoísmo, todo eso hay alrededor del mundo. Así que haciendo yoga, terminas todos tus pecados y haces para la edad de oro. Haciendo yoga hoy, terminas tus pecados y después en cada nacimiento me volveré puro. Terminaré las cuentas por cada nacimiento. En la edad de la confluencia, Dios Shiva dijo, el secreto es, tú eres un alma eterna. En la edad de la confluencia, Shiva dice un secreto, que tú eres un alma eterna y tienes muchos nacimientos. Tienes paz, felicidad. Llena tu mandil de paz y felicidad, de conocimiento, de ser un alma conocedora. Y esa es tu vida, yogi. Él viene de Parandam. Toma el cuerpo de Brahma Baba y nos da liberación en la vida.
Paramdam,
Shiva
taken
viene
the body of Brahma,
de Parandam, toma el cuerpo de Brahma,
has come to give us liberation and liberation in life.
viene a darnos la liberación y la liberación en la vida.
Move towards that Paramdam and towards the home.
Hacia
We have
Parandam,
to go back
hacia el
towards
hogar.
back home, and this is the
Tenemos
essence
que
of knowledge.
regresar al hogar,
Be a yogi, be a knowledgeful soul.
ser un
And this is the
yogi, ser un
yogi
alma
life
conocedora.
is so lovely.
Y la vida es muy amorosa,
This is a lovely life of yogi.
una vida muy amorosa de yogi.
तो ऐसे बाबा की
So like this,
सेवा में हम
Así que como esto,
और मैं तो यही
we came in Baba's service. This is the way I came.
venimos a Baba,
I didn't make any effort.
vine,
Baba's love
hice esfuerzo,
taught me
recibí
everything.
el amor de Baba, me
I
enseñó
didn't know
todo,
to do any yoga.
me enseñó a hacer yoga.
I just used to see Baba. That's it. By
Para mí
seeing
solo
Baba,
es ver
automatically
Baba
I
y
was
ya
in
está.
yoga.
Y por decir Baba, automáticamente estoy en
Just
yoga.
Baba, Baba, and Baba.
Solo
There's no other
Baba,
thing at
Baba.
all. So much of love.
Mucho amor,
So much of love I had. Passionate love.
tengo mucho amor.
Then Baba became Avyakt. Then I
Baba
came here.
se volvió a
I
viajar.
lived with Baba,
Y
with
entonces
Dadis for 3 years.
vine aquí y estuve
I
viviendo
had a
con
lot
las
of love, a
daddies
lot of
por
respect,
3
and I
años.
received a lot of respect from
Recibí
Daddy.
mucho
I
respeto de las daddies.
became knowledge. It was the love that made me what I am
Entonces,
today. It's not the knowledge that made me what I am today.
es el conocimiento lo que me hizo lo
So
que soy
Daddy's
ahora.
love we got because
Es
when do we receive
principalmente
love
el
from
amor
anyone?
de las daddies,
जब कहाँ जाए
el amor de Baba.
आप उसको हाँ जी करेंगे तो जरूर
So whenever task has been given and you very willingly do it,
Así que
out of love
cualquier
you
tarea
do
que
it.
me daban,
So in
la
my
hacía.
life I just did that. And
Lo
with
que
this
me
one
dijeran
aim,
simplemente lo hacía.
whatever people say, I just say
Cualquier
Haji,
cosa
and I
que me
kept
dijeran,
going.
yo
I
decía
say yes,
Haji,
I will do it.
yo lo haré.
And whatever Baba made me do service, I always did yes.
Y cuando Baba me decía hacer
When I
servicio, yo
said
siempre
yes
dije
to any
sí.
task,
Sí a cualquier tarea.
automatically that task is filled with Baba's power.
Y eso automáticamente me llenaba con
You
el
get the power
poder de
then
Dios.
accordingly by doing that task. And Baba
Y tú
automatically
recibes
teaches
poder
you in the
automáticamente
process.
haciendo cualquier
The moment
tarea.
I say I don't know how to do this task,
No decía, no sé
and
cómo
as
hacer esta
the seniors
tarea.
are saying do it, and we say I can't do it, then
Y yo
it
decía,
finishes then
puedo
and there.
hacerlo.
We can't proceed any further. But
Y entonces
so if
puedo
you show the
avanzar más.
willingness that okay, you tell me, educate me,
Así tú
guide
dime,
me, mentor
edúcame.
me, coach me, and then I will move forward.
Y entonces yo podía avanzar.
So Daddy used to teach us how to
Daddy
do it, and
nos enseñaba
and I've reached
cómo
to this
hacerlo.
destination. I just said yes, yes, yes for
Y
every
yo
single
siempre
time.
decía sí, sí
So
para
Baba's
todo,
love made
todo
me
el
belong
tiempo.
to him.
Así que
It
Baba
was not
me
knowledge
amaba,
that
yo
made
le
me belong to
pertenecía
Baba.
a él.
It was love of Baba.
El pertenecerle a Baba es tener el amor de Baba.
And then Baba gets his work,
Y
and
Baba
Baba
hacía que
makes
el
things
trabajo
done, and Baba is giving
se
us the
haga.
power.
Baba nos daba el
Gives us
poder,
this yukti method.
le daba el método.
If Baba was not there, then all this tact
Si
method
Baba
I
no
could
estaba
not
ahí,
learn. Nothing we could have learned. What would we be?
nada podría hacerse. ¿Qué podría hacer?
We are like in a transparent of Baba.
Estamos así
Fish Mahal
como,
is like a glass house. So
es
where
como
would
una
we be in the
casa
world?
de
Today we are in the
cristal.
transparent house of God, glass house of God.
Es como
Baba
una
made
casa
me
de
belong
cristal de Dios.
to Him, and then God Himself touched me.
Así como
Touched my
pertenecerle a Él,
soul.
Dios mismo me toca.
Your experience was so beautiful.
Om Shanti.
If you have any questions, please feel
Si
free
tienen
to
algunas
take
preguntas,
the mic and ask.
tomen el micrófono
If you have
y
any
pregunten.
questions.
¿Tienen alguna pregunta?
So when you first time came to Madhuban, it was in
Muchos que
1966,
vienen aquí
and then
por
you came in
primera vez.
1968.
Fue en
So even between the 66 and 68,
1968.
I came 4 times.
Desde ahí vine 4 veces.
So when the Baba became Avyakt, did
Y en
you
el tiempo que
were
Baba se
here?
volvió
And she says, no, I
Avyakt,
was not here.
estaban aquí, dijo no, no estaba aquí.
And just in month of September, October, November. November, she was
Solo
there
los
in
meses de
Madhuban in
septiembre, octubre y
1968. What was the
noviembre
difference
estaba en
between
Madhuban.
1968 when you saw him
En
and before that?
1968,
What was the
cuando
difference between the two?
¿cuál fue la diferencia entre ambas?
Brahma Baba's Karmatit stage,
El estado karmatit de
I
Brahma
was able
Baba,
to see. But
yo podía
even
verlo.
Baba used to see very detached. I used to see Baba very detached.
Y yo
Like
veía a
an
Baba
angel,
muy
somebody is flying.
desapegado, como un ángel.
That kind of feeling I used to get.
Y tenía el sentimiento
Baba was not interested in any mundane, worldly things.
de que Baba
was
no
in his
estaba
own
interesado en
intoxication.
ninguna
Baba
cosa
used to love us
mundana.
a lot.
Baba estaba
We
con
used to ask
mucha
Baba,
intoxicación.
Baba, would you eat this? Would you like to take? Baba
Dirías,
used to talk everything.
Baba,
Baba
¿te
used to
gustaría
like to eat
comer
this,
esto?
to do this, but even while I was doing that, he was very detached.
Y mientras hacía lo que hiciera estaba muy desapegado.
Daily timetable of
¿Y cómo era el horario del día de Brahma Baba?
used to get up at 3:30. This was the timetable.
Se levantaba
Baba
a
used to
las
get up early.
3:30 de la mañana, luego la Murli,
3:30, we used to see him get up.
veíamos que a las 3:30 se levantaba.
That time only, Baba used to sit in History Hall.
Y
Baba
Baba
used to
se
come at
sentaba
4
en el
o'clock and he used
History
to
Hall,
conduct meditation. And then,
dirigía la
and then
meditación
it started Amrit Vela.
y entonces empezaba el
We used to
Amrit
make our
Vela,
own efforts. Some used to get
haciendo
2,
tus
some
propios
used to 3.
esfuerzos.
So Baba streamlined it at 4 o'clock.
Así que
In the room
Baba
they used to make effort. But
empezaba
when
luego a las
just before
4 de la
became
mañana
Avyakt, he went to Subtle Regions.
y se iba a
He
la
ascended
región
to Subtle
sutil.
Regions. Before that, this was streamlined at 4 o'clock meditation he used to.
Primero era medio.
So after he became Avyakt, he
Después
came
de
and
que él
lived
se
with
volvió
Dadis.
Avyakt,
So this transition between and Dadis took over this transition.
las dadis tomaron en esta transición,
Especially Dadi Prakashmani
especialmente
and
Dadi
Manmani.
Prakashmani,
And they were the ones who were managing the yagya.
y había quienes estaban
There were a lot of
administrando la
there were a lot
yagya.
of challenges in
Había
front of
muchos
them.
retos para ellos.
और उन्हीं में से फिर दादी जैसे प्रकाशमणि दादी जी और
So amongst all of them, they too were selected. They must have had a lot of selected.
Y ellos
So
fueron
they
bien
they were in the
seleccionados.
seat of Brahma Baba. So in front of Dadis,
Enfrente de las dadis,
what situations,
सबका दिल जीता
¿qué
how
situaciones?
did they won the hearts of everyone?
¿Cómo
They
se
were
ganaron el
they were
corazón de
sitting in the
todos?
place of Brahma Baba.
Se sentaron
And
en el
not
lugar
others
de
did
Brahma
not sit,
Baba
only they were seating. How did they win the hearts? That's the
y
question.
estaban ahí sentados.
So,
¿Cómo se ganaron el
when
corazón?
Mama became Avyakt,
Cuando mamá se volvió Avyakt,
Didi Manmohan was very right hand of Brahma Baba.
Didi Madmohini era la mano derecha de Brahma
She
Baba.
always lived with with Brahma Baba.
Siempre vivía con
my
Didi
connection was
Madmohini.
Didi Manmani Didi a lot.
Madmohini Didi.
In the beginning,
En el
Dadi
principio,
Prakashmani used to live in Bombay.
Dadi Prakashmani vivía en Bombay.
After he became Avyakt,
Y cuando él se volvió Avyakt,
came from Bombay.
Didi vino de Bombay.
He was on tour. Dadi Manmohini was. Didi was.
Y cuando
on a tour
él se
when
iba
Baba
de
became
viaje,
Avyakt.
Dadi
So it was my
Madmohini estaba
childhood
allá.
days.
हमार मेरा
I
तो मतलब दीदी से कोई भी बात
I used to love Didi a lot. Whatever
Yo
I
amaba
had,
mucho a Didi.
I used to go and talk to Didi.
Yo iba y hablaba con
Even
Didi.
when I was with Baba, when I was with Brahma Baba, even I used to talk to
Y cuando
Didi a
estaba con
lot.
Brahma Baba, aún
Didi
así yo iba y
was-
hablaba con Didi
I was
mucho.
close more to Didi Manmohini than Dadi Prakashmani.
Didi Madmohini y luego Dadi Prakashmani.
Me and Dadi Prakashmani used to live in the same room.
Yo y Dadi
But I was not that
Prakashmani
close to Dadi Prakashmani. I was more
estábamos
close
en el mismo lugar,
Didi.
pero yo era
to
más
Didi. Used to
cercano
travel somewhere,
a Didi
and I cried a lot because she was traveling somewhere outside.
y ella viajaba mucho.
What will I do if you're leaving, Didi?
¿Qué
How
haría yo
child
si tú
you
te
are,
vas, Didi?
It
Dije.
was childhood days and during those days because they were going. So Didi said, take care of my
Didi
small
dijo,
child.
encárgate de
Because I
esto,
was crying a
sonríe.
lot, so Didi said to Prakashmani, please take care of him very well,
Y
my
dijo,
child.
encárgate de
So
esto
Dadi
muy
then started
bien,
loving me a
dijo.
lot. Then took
Así
care,
que ella me
took care
enseñó
of,
mucho.
and then I started becoming close to her as well.
Y entonces yo me volví más cercano.
Both Didi and Dadi I used to love a lot. I was
Ambos,
very
Didi
close
y
when I
Dadi,
came to both
yo
of
las
them.
amé mucho.
So do you all want to ask anything? Please feel free, comfortable.
Si alguien
Just
quiere
you
preguntar,
can write it
siéntase
down
libre.
and ask. And give it to
tome el
me.
micrófono y pregunte.
You say, Didi, that you had a great, deep, profound
Dices,
relationship
Didi,
with Didi.
जो परखने की शक्ति है
So we say that she has a very good power of discrimination.
ella tenía muy buen poder de discriminación.
Didi, Manmoni Didi's was discrimination. So do you
Manmohini
have any
Didi,
special experience with that?
¿tuviste
Didi?
alguna experiencia en especial con ella?
Manmoni Didi at that time.
Manmohini Didi en ese entonces,
Anything used to happen, any issue, I used
cuando
to go and
pasaba
share
algo
it very easily to open my heart to Didi.
y hablaba y le abría el
I never had
corazón
a
a
feeling
Didi,
that I should not talk to her or should not share.
y tenía
How
el
you talk to your
sentimiento
mother?
de que no debería
So she was
compartir.
like that.
Y ella era así.
तो कोई भी बात होती थी ना तो दीदी मेरे पास पूछती थी कि वो सुना दे एक बार की बात है
In one instant, I remember it was just a
Yo recuerdo
very light.
que era muy ligera.
I was doing service. We
Yo
were
estaba
making
haciendo
rotis,
servicio, haciendo
rolling
rotis,
chapatis.
chapatis,
Everybody had duties.
todos tenían
And I was
tareas.
doing this chapati rolling.
El
So my
enrolar
brother was
chapatis.
roasting.
Y un
baking the
hermano
roti.
estaba cociendo los rotis.
So there was one particular thing. So
Así
we
que había
some-
una cosa en
some
particular.
talk happened and then we started laughing loud.
Y empezamos a
We
reír
laughed a lot. We were
mucho.
very happy during, we were roasting and we were
Estábamos
making.
felices haciendo eso.
So then Didi asked,
Y Didi
in the
preguntó
whole news what happened.
qué
Very
pasó.
easily I shared the whole news.
Y yo
So I
compartí las
said to Didi,
noticias
Didi,
y
today
yo
it
le
was very
dije a
much
Didi,
fun. We had
hoy
a lot
tuve
of fun.
más
We laughed a
diversión,
lot.
mucha
We
diversión,
did
nos
this
reímos mucho
whilst roasting. And then Didi,
mientras estábamos haciendo roti
very, a lot of love gave education that, you are
y nos
becoming
daba
deities.
educación. Dice,
So
ustedes se están
deities don't
volviendo,
laugh so much, they don't laugh so loud.
deidades. Las deidades no se ríen así
They just
muy fuerte,
smile.
sonríen.
So she said yes, but then we laughed loud. So since
Así
that
que yo
time,
realmente reí mucho esa
never
vez,
I have to laugh loudly. I will
pero
always
en voz,
smile,
en
but
voz
I
alta.
never from that life, that day life, from that education,
Y
that I never
entonces,
laugh loudly.
a
So
partir
every
de ahí
single
ya
thing
no,
Didi
ya
used
no
to
así
teach
muy
us.
en voz alta, sino
And this also, same thing,
leve.
even Dadis trained us in the same way.
Daddy nos trataba de la misma manera.
Small things, Dadi practically,
Cosas
how
pequeñas.
we have to have some manners,
En cómo debíamos
how
nosotros
to
tener
sit,
modales,
how to get up, how to
cómo
walk, how to
sentarse,
eat.
cómo
Small
levantarse,
things.
cómo comer, cosas
I was very
pequeñas.
small. I used to just walk very quickly. There was too
Y
much
yo
noise of
caminaba
the slippers as
rápido
well.
y
So
decía, hay
Didi used
mucho
to say,
ruido con tus
do you know
sandalias.
how they
Decía, Didi, ¿cómo?
walk, the deities?
¿Cómo
They
caminan
are
las
like
deidades?
angels. So when
Y
they
dice, son como ángeles.
walk like angels, they walk. They don't make
Caminan
noise.
como ángeles,
So
no
I
hacen
learned how
ruido.
to walk. So when we walk
Así
now
que,
also,
¿cómo vas a caminar?
our slippers don't make noise.
Y cuando
How to
caminan sus
eat,
sandalias
how
no
to
hacen
drink, how
ruido.
basically
Nos
all the
enseñó cómo
mannerisms,
comer,
etiquette.
nos educó
Every little thing they
en cada
taught
cosa
us.
pequeña.
So dadis were teachers, but they
Así
were
que
equal
las dadis
like
fueron
mother also.
maestras.
And they used to, with a lot of love, they
Con
used
mucho
to
amor
teach us. I'm telling you
nos
what Didi
enseñábamos.
now, she's saying.
Didi dijo,
So we used to go to good night, say good night to Didi.
yo iba a decirle buenas noches a Didi
So we were having papaya.
y nos dieron papaya.
I used not like. I used to go to Didi at night, but Didi used to give me papaya.
Y yo
I
le
never used to
decía a
like
Didi
papaya.
en la noche buenas
But
noches y me
children
daba
know.
papaya.
I don't like papita, Didi.
Y decía, no me gusta.
So I used to sit outside the
Y
room.
me sentaba fuera de la habitación.
Let her finish her papaya and then I will go outside. So
Terminaba la papaya
she's sitting
y luego me iba
outside
hacia
like
afuera.
papaya, and then she will enter.
Y entonces
So
ahí
what she
entraba.
used to do, Didi was very smart. She used to take out little share of hers in a small cup and she used to keep.
Y ella compartía.
When I went to see Didi,
Y decía, Didi,
the small child
Este-
Prabha has come.
este
Give
hijo
her the bowl
pequeño
of
de Baba ha
papaya. I
venido.
couldn't say no that time. So I used to eat papaya also.
Así que, como no decía no, comía la papaya
So much
también.
love they used to feed us.
Y con mucho
So we
amor nos
learned everything with
alimentaba.
love. How to
Todo
eat,
era con amor. Y nos
how to
enseñaba
walk, how to talk,
cómo
how to
comer,
sit.
cómo caminar, cómo
Learning
sentarse.
Didi taught us all this
Y nos
etiquette.
enseñó todo esto, nos educó.
So Brahma used to love you a lot, Didi.
Así que Brahma Baba amaba mucho a
What is
Didi.
it that you had a special quality?
Tienes
You must be
una
having some
cualidad
quality.
especial, tienes que
Baba
tener
must be
alguna
seeing
cualidad.
which quality you have. Baba saw inside
¿Y
you that
qué cualidad
loved
vio
you so
Baba en
much and he
ti?
paid so much attention on you.
Y ponía
So
mucha
what is
atención
the
en ti.
special quality?
¿Cuál es la cualidad
I just shared
especial,
one
la
thing.
característica
I
especial?
never said no to anything.
No le
I
dije
always
nada
used to
a
say
nada.
yes. So
Siempre
that I just
decía
shared
sí.
with you. So that was one thing
Esa fue
naturally
una
it is
cosa
that whoever
natural.
says yes, naturally
Cuando
they will
dices
get
sí,
more response. And we used to love Baba so
naturalmente,
much. There's no question of saying no to him. So
no hay cosa
the
de decir
part
no a
of
Baba.
Haji never say no.
Hay el Haji, nunca dije que
Mama
no.
used to say the
Mamá decía,
order of Baba is, and we just have to do it.
dice, si Baba te dice algo,
The
tienes que
order of
hacerlo.
Baba is being shared. So we never say no.
Así que yo nunca dije que no.
My thought I never get a thought afterwards.
Nunca tuve un
Even I personally
pensamiento de...
met to Avyak Babdada, Allah personally. Baba
Yo
gave
me
me a
encontré con
blessing.
Abia
But you are
Babdada
very
personalmente
thoughtless. You're very light. You don't think so much. Whatever
y
you
me
do, you
sentía
do.
ligero.
And the day is just over. So I always remember,
Así que
even
siempre
now,
recuerdo
nowadays some situations come.
cuando
Baba
algunas
always used
situaciones
to say, me
venían,
you're thoughtless. So even if I get a thought like
estaba
that, even
sin
a little bit
pensamientos.
nowadays, I never get any thought. But even if I get sometimes, I just remember the blessing that Baba
Yo
gave me,
recuerdo
that
la
you are
bendición que
thoughtless.
Baba
You know,
dio de que
whatever
sea
Baba says,
sin
I just do it.
pensamientos.
No need to think so much.
Y decía, no tienes que pensar mucho.
So one is thoughtlessness, and
Una
the
vez
two
es
qualities
estar
that you
sin
had, Didi,
pensamientos
is yes. I used to say always yes.
y decir
And
sí,
the other thing is
siempre
that I
sí.
never used to apply too much of thinking to anything or my
Antes
mind to
pensaba
it.
demasiado en las
Your
cosas.
experience with Brahma Baba, Didi,
Didi,
share some 3 experiences with Brahma Baba. Didi.
comparte 3 experiencias con
How you
Brahma
got
Baba
current or power from Baba, something
y
unique
cómo tomabas
experience, some.
poder de Baba o algo.
And during those days, you know what it was that
En
our
esos,
childhoodness, we had childhood.
en esos días, en la niñez, los días de la niñez, era un niño,
So
un
because we were
hijo muy
children,
joven y porque somos jóvenes,
it was
somos
just children and father
niños,
loving. So it wasn't the case that he's
el
God
hijo
and
y
I'm
el
loving.
padre pues
So
son
just
muy
as you loved in
amorosos.
today's, but Baba's attraction was so much.
La atracción de Baba era
Like a magnet, you
muchísima.
were getting pulled and
Era como cuando algo te atrae como un imán.
love. We used to love, and that
Y
effort,
había
that love
amor.
itself wasn't. We used to make effort.
El amor mismo me
There was
hacía
this
hacer
alokita,
esfuerzos.
divineness in Baba.
Divinidad
That
en
was the
Baba.
attraction, the divineness of
Desde
Baba.
luego la divinidad de Baba atrae.
Anybody saw Brahma Baba? No, they used to just fall flat on him and
Simplemente,
to fall in love with him.
simplemente se enamoraban de él.
So when Brahma Baba was there,
Cuando Brahma Baba estaba ahí,
we never used to separate. We used to just
nunca
think
se
it's just
separaban.
Brahma Baba, it's Bab Dada.
Es Brahma Baba, es Babdada.
We used to feel separate as far as the Gulzar Dadi is concerned, but when
Se
Brahma
siente
was
separación
there,
cuando
there was no
estaba
separation.
Dadi Gulzar, pero cuando
It
era
was
Baba,
always
no.
that. Gulzar Dadi's was a temporary chariot, but it was a permanent chariot for.
Gulzar Dadi era la carroza
Brahma Baba,
temporal,
Shiva Baba.
pero en Brahma Baba siempre estaba presente.
For Dadi Gulzar,
Para Dadi
I never
Gulzar,
saw anybody like Brahma Baba. It did.
a todos les gusta
His
Brahma Baba.
personality,
Su personalidad.
Nobody was like Brahma Baba. He was
Nadie
number
era
one.
como Brahma Baba, él era el número 1. Así que,
So when you do yoga, Didi,
cuando haces yoga, Didi,
so when you in subtle, so in yoga do you connect with Brahma Baba in Brahma Baba in subtle regions? How do you do
en
yoga
yoga,
basically?
tú te conectas con Brahma Baba en la región sutil.
Subtle regions. How do you connect with Brahma Brahma Baba.
¿Cómo conectas con Brahma Baba en la región sutil?
I don't go to in subtle regions.
Yo no
I
voy a
always
la
see
región
Brahma Baba in
sutil.
front of me.
Yo siempre
He's
tenía a
always
Brahma
with
Baba
me.
enfrente de mí, siempre está conmigo.
और वहाँ बाबा की
I have to go from here to all
Tengo
the way subtle regions
que
and
ir de
see
aquí a
him
la
and
región
visualize. I don't
sutil,
do all that.
visualizar.
He's always with me.
Dice, no tengo que
I'm always
hacerlo, siempre
combined with
está
him.
conmigo.
So I always
Siempre
experience
estoy
that.
combinado.
And this
Simplemente
experience that I have,
experimento que lo
even that
tengo.
experience I'll share. How,
Esa
why do
experiencia la
I have this
comparto.
experience which I'm sharing with you?
Porque, ¿cómo tuve esa experiencia que estoy
Baba became
compartiendo con
Avya, as
ustedes?
soon as he
Cuando Baba
became
se volvió
Avya,
Avyak, tan pronto se volvió
I was
Avyak,
not here when he became Avyakt.
yo no estaba aquí cuando se volvió Avyak.
के 20 दिन पहले ही मैं यहाँ से चली गई
Just 20 days before, I went
मुझे जाना
away
नहीं था
to a
20
center.
días
I
antes fui a un
didn't have to go
centro
to that center because I used to make food for.
y tenía que ir a
I
ese
never used.
centro porque yo
I didn't
hacía
have to go.
comida.
My teacher took me compulsory that I have to go with
Y
him.
mi maestro
So
me llevó
Baba
y tenía que ir con
the
él,
teacher
así
told
que,
her that I have work, so I will take her there. So she said
así
to
que
Brahma
dijo
Baba, I don't want to
a
go, I
Brahma
want to live
Baba,
with you. But
no
with
quiero irme.
force I went.
Y
And
entonces
when I
fui.
went,
तो उस
where I went, no, that place, that center,
Ese
and then
lugar,
Brahma Baba became Avyakt.
cuando Brahma Baba se volvió Avyak,
I always getting thought that, oh, I have been separated from Baba. I was
siempre
separated
tenía
from
yo el
Baba. And then
pensamiento
Baba has
de
gone. Baba
soy
has gone. This
inseparable
thought
de
was
Baba,
coming. This feeling I
y venía
got.
ese pensamiento, venía ese sentimiento.
कि बच्चे जिन बच्चों
During those days, Baba used to
En esos días Baba
say one word in the Murli.
decía una palabra en la
Those
Murli.
who have, with, yoga, they are always with
Aquellos
Baba.
quienes tienen yoga
तो मेरे को
están con Baba, dijo en una Murli.
I cried, because I didn't want it to go. So they took me with force to that center.
Yo no quería ir, pero
I didn't have a choice.
me
But
llevaron al centro, no tuve
and I
elección.
was child, so I
बाबा ने
was crying a lot.
Y yo era un niño así que estaba llorando mucho.
That time it was Brijwan Bhai and Chachi ji, that means.
Estaba Brij Mohan Bhai en
ब्रिजमोहन भाई
तो-
चाची जी बच्ची की दिल नहीं है ना तो नहीं ले जाना
Don't take her if Brahma was said to the Brijwan Bhai, but they forced a little bit to go. Then Baba
y
didn't
me forzaron
say
un poquito
anything.
para
Then I
ir,
started
Baba no
crying.
dijo nada.
जैसे बाबा से दिल
Then
मैंने नहीं
Brijwan told him, why you're crying as if you're not going to come again to
Brij
meet
Mohan
Brahma
dijo,
Baba.
¿por qué estás llorando como si no fueras a encontrarte otra vez con Brahma Baba?
What is the? I don't know about this body. Body
Y
will.
yo dije, yo no sé acerca de
Destruction will
este
take
cuerpo.
place.
La
And
destrucción
one thing
tomará
that was in my
lugar.
intellect, stayed in my intellect was that the destruction will take place. So I
El
told,
pensamiento
how
de
will
mi
I come?
intelecto era la
Yes, the
destrucción va a tomar
destruction will take
lugar.
place. So because of that thought, I told Brijwan Bhai.
Y por ese pensamiento yo le dije a Brij
Baba
Mohan
became
Bhai,
Avyakt.
Baba se volvió Avyakt.
And Baba used to say
Y Baba decía,
during the time of destruction, whose yoga is there, they will be with me.
durante el
So,
tiempo de la destrucción, si estás en yoga,
as
yo
if I
estaré
didn't have
ahí.
yoga, that's the reason I was not there.
Así que
If
yo
my yoga
no
was
estaba
there,
ahí, pero
I
mi
would not
yoga
be
estaba ahí.
separated from him. I would be with Baba.
वो संकल्प आए
Yo estaba con Baba
And I used to think of this thought. I used to
y yo
cry.
pensaba en esto
I
y
didn't
lloraba.
have yoga. I didn't have yoga, so I
No
was
tenía
separated
yoga.
from Baba. I used to think and I used to cry. I used to think and I
Yo
used to
pensaba
cry.
y lloraba, pensaba y
So-
lloraba. Así que
And I cried, and then I just
era un
and
llorar
I
y
just
llorar.
sat on my bed
Simplemente me
Baba came
senté
next
en
to
la
me.
cama y Baba vino junto a mí
and caressed my head. And
y tocó mi
just like
cabeza.
Baba was in physical, like Sakar,
Así
Baba
como
kept
Baba
his
estaba
hand on
físicamente en Sakar,
and said to me,
puso
"Where
su
have I gone?
mano
I'm with you.
y me
You're not
dijo,
separated from me.
¿qué pasa? Tú no estás separado
I'm
de mí.
combined with you. I'm with you.
Yo
Why
estoy
you are
combinado
thinking like
contigo,
this?
yo estoy contigo.
Till this, till in my intellect, this thought, that till
Y-
in my mind, this thought
Y
never went.
este
that
pensamiento
Baba is with me.
estaba en el
Till this
intelecto,
thought
Baba está
stayed in my
conmigo.
head after I got this experience of Baba.
Y después
Baba
de que
caressed my
tuve
head.
esta
This
experiencia
stayed in my
con Baba,
intellect.
de
So I
que
became
Él me
confident about
tocó
that.
en la
Then I
cabeza,
know that
mi
Baba
intelecto
was
se
with me.
asentó.
I have this feeling in subtlety
Así que
that Baba
tuve
is with
este
me. So that
sentimiento de que
experience
Baba estaba
stayed with
conmigo.
me. That's the reason I'm thinking
Y esta
always,
experiencia
he's always with
permanece
me because of
conmigo
that
y
experience
pienso
of
que Baba está
slept on the bed and
conmigo
he put,
siempre.
it's not that
Por
I have
esa
to travel,
experiencia de
go
que Él me
there and
puso
all
la
that.
mano en mi cabeza.
He's just here with me. I mean,
Él
very much
está aquí.
live and practical. existing.
en una forma práctica.
So whoever saw Brahma Baba, those who lived,
Donde
she's
vieron a
asking,
Brahma Baba,
those who were around Brahma Baba, all
esos
the
que estaban
dadis, I'm
alrededor
sure
de
the
Brahma
dadis have
Baba,
the same experience.
estoy seguro que
Even
las
in
dadis tenían la
Bangalore,
misma
even Dadi
experiencia.
Hriday Pushpa in Bangalore, they all
A un
share
Refuge
the
Daddy en
same
Bangalore,
experience that Prabha is with me. So because
y
of
tenían
that,
esa
they don't
experiencia de
have
que
to do so
Baba
much of
está
work.
conmigo
Like they have to travel
y
and
que
go all the way
podía
there.
viajar,
Baba is with me.
ir a donde
Finished.
sea.
It's
Baba
as
está
simple as
conmigo.
that.
Tan simple como eso.
This stage is first. I am the child of God. I
Soy un hijo de
like we repeat
Dios.
these thoughts. No, in meditation,
En
it's not
meditación,
I to repeat that thoughts. He's my companion. He's
repito
with
ese
me.
pensamiento. Baba es
What
mi
is there to
compañero.
repeat in this exercise?
Es bueno hacer
Somebody
este
wants to ask.
ejercicio.
Let's use the mic. So she's asking in the microphone.
Alguien está preguntando, pide el micrófono.
On. Okay.
ओम शांति। अभी 2 दिन से हम 3 दिन हो गए
Since
नहीं आए तो हमारा
since I've come for I have three weeks in service. I'm
Tengo 3
automatically
semanas
getting
en el
answers to my
servicio.
questions. And
Espero que
whenever
eso
there's a
conteste mis
answer, whenever there's
preguntas.
a class, I come running here, and
Yo vine
we
aquí
take the
corriendo
experience from you.
y
You
tomé la
just shared
experiencia de ti
recently.
y comparto
I became true
recientemente.
love. You know,
Me
my
volví
all
verdadero
burden
amor.
inside, something in my heart,
Algo
it
en
has
mi
become light
corazón
in the moment you said that. You know,
me hizo ligero
Dadi
cuando
Janki,
dijiste eso.
we are very inspired by Dadi Janki.
Estuvimos
And
muy
Dadi
inspirados
read a lot
por
of
Daddy
Murlis.
Yankee. Ella leyó muchas
And we are
Murlis
not able to cope with so much work, and we don't understand knowledge so
y
well.
no entendíamos muy
And
bien el conocimiento
we don't share the knowledge as much as Dadi Janki
y no
did.
compartimos
But
el
just because
conocimiento
very easily
tanto
you
como Daddy
shared this
Yankee.
thought
Pero
in
así
my
como
mind that with
compartes
love I
este
became Baba's.
pensamiento
पर फिर भी आप
Through
del amor que hay en Baba,
मुरली पठन को लेकर क्या आपका पुरुषार्थ रहता था ताकि
But
कहीं
what is your effort that time?
¿a qué
The
se
love you had
refería
is
este tiempo?
fine, but you are always saying that
El
with
amor que
love you
tienes está
became. So
bien.
what is the difference?
Pero ¿cuál
She's
es
asking.
la diferencia? Está
Whatever Baba shared
preguntando.
in the Murli, we are always listening.
Cualquier cosa que Baba
But
comparte
yoga
en el
is
Murli,
an experience.
escuchamos.
See, whatever you are getting educated, that is in the Murli.
Y
But
cualquier cosa en
when
la que
you are
tú seas,
talking about an experience,
que
he is there in
seas
front of you,
educado,
with you.
no está en
So
la
he
Murli.
just explains in a little bit more detail, clarifies
Entonces
certain
explica en detalle
topics, certain issues.
estos temas.
So effort is always based on education.
El esfuerzo siempre está basado en
But the
educación.
experience is when I live with him, when I'm
Pero la
always with him. So
experiencia de
that's an
cuando estaba
experience
con
of
él
yoga.
es experiencia de yoga.
So she was asking the difference between the two.
Así que tú
So we have to
preguntas cuál es la
incorporate that in our
diferencia
life.
entre
We
los
have to
dos,
execute those teachings in our life.
de esas
Bring those
enseñanzas
teachings
en
in our
nuestra
life.
vida, traer esas
Those teachings have to
enseñanzas a
become part
nuestra
of it.
vida.
Love is separate. That is experience.
El amor es separado, lo otro es
So everybody
experiencia.
has to become Karmati Didi now. So
Didi se
everybody has to
volvió
become
Karmatik.
Karmatik now. So now,
Ahora,
what is your effort as of today
¿cuál es tu
for
esfuerzo para
towards
hoy?
becoming Karmatis?
Para
What is
volverte
your
Karmati.
effort these days?
¿Cuál
What
es
is
tu
your
esfuerzo
inside
estos días?
effort that you are doing?
¿Cuál es el esfuerzo que tú estás haciendo?
I have only made one thought
Solamente hago un
that
pensamiento, que yo
I don't want to think so much.
no quiero pensar demasiado.
Whatever Baba wants me to do,
Cualquier cosa que
whatever
Baba quiere
wants
que yo
me
haga,
to do, I'm just getting that done.
simplemente lo hago.
Karavanhar is the one who's doing everything. I'm just an
Caravanjar
instrument.
es el que hace
Work through me.
todo.
I'm like a channel.
Soy un
Let it,
instrumento, soy como un
flow
canal
through me. So I'm
y
not
se hace
thinking
a
so
través de
much.
mí, pero
And
no
then
pienso
through
mucho.
this process, not too much of thinking.
En
There's
este
no waste
proceso
in
no hay
my
mucho de
head, in my
pensar.
mind. I have to do this, I have to do
No hay
that.
que estar
Should I
con tengo
do
que
or
hacer
not?
esto,
I'm
tengo
not
que
never
hacer
into
aquello, lo
minds.
hago o no.
I
No.
never get into that state of mind. I have to do this, Baba says that.
Tengo
and
que
I
hacer
just
esto, Baba
execute
lo
it.
dice, lo hago.
And what Baba did?
¿Qué
Baba
hizo
said
Baba?
it means I have to do it. There's no
Dijo,
so
tengo
much
que
to think.
hacerlo, no hay mucho que pensar.
And whatever else Baba has said, you have to do it. There is
Cualquier
no
cosa que
excuse
Baba
which you
dice,
should not do.
tengo que hacerlo, no hay excusa para no hacerlo.
And when we are doing also,
Y entonces,
we don't think how it
haciéndolo,
will be done. Automatically,
el cómo debe hacerse.
it automatically manifests in a way.
Automáticamente se
It's like, no,
manifiesta
task
de
is
alguna
difficult.
manera.
It manifests automatically.
Se manifiesta automáticamente.
We want to go in the golden age, in the future.
¿A dónde quieres ir
What kind of
alrededor en
feeling
el
you
futuro?
have for Satyug, for the golden
¿Qué
age? What feeling you
sentimiento
have?
tienes para
Now that we have
Satyug,
to
para
go
la
there,
edad
what
de
kind
oro?
of feeling you have? whatever Baba makes us become over there,
lo que sea que Baba nos haga
whatever Baba is
volvernos.
telling you currently,
Pero que
let's
lo que
do
Baba
that.
te está
Okay,
diciendo
I
es
don't have
que
any thought that I will become a.
yo me
So whenever
volveré
Baba makes me
heredero.
sit somewhere,
Así que
whatever
Baba hace que
Baba
nos
is telling me
sentemos en algún lugar.
presently, I do that. So this
Lo
is
que
my
Baba
always
me
been
diga,
effort
yo
to be
hago
in the
eso.
present, to be in the now.
Es
And
estar en
whatever
el
we get in the
presente,
future,
estar
we
en
will get
ahora.
that in any case. So,
Y lo que hay.
but just to be so ambitious about the fact that I have to be in the beat of rosary and all
Y,
that, I never create all that
y el
thoughts.
ser como ambicioso y
Whatever
quiero
work
ser
I have
una
to do,
cuenta
whatever
del
task I
rosario,
have to
yo no
do,
creo esos
and
pensamientos.
wherever Baba makes me sit,
Donde Baba
Baba
haga que
knows
yo me
everything.
siente, Baba conoce todo.
As per my capability, Baba will make me sit where I'm supposed to sit.
Baba
And the
me
last
va
question
a
is,
sentar donde yo deba de sentarme. No hay que preguntar.
this particular aspect that Baba is the one who's getting it done.
Hay el pensamiento de que Baba es el que hace que se haga.
Some people are doing by their own dictates.
Algunos
And
lo
they
hacen
say
por
that
sus
Baba is the one
propios
who's getting done.
dictados.
You know, there are a lot of conflicts in the centers.
Hay
with the
muchos
thought that
conflictos en los
actually it's
centros
not, it is their, to their own, they are doing their things through their own dictates, but they say Baba is the
porque
one who's
están haciendo
getting
las
it done.
cosas a través de sus propios
So
dictados.
what is it that Baba gets it done?
¿Qué es lo que Baba
So
hace
Baba
que
is
se
not the
haga?
one who's going to get all the wrong things done through you.
No es que las cosas erróneas se hagan a través de ti. Tienes un sentimiento
Based on the
interior
Srimad, the
de que
elevated
todo
direction.
tiene que estar basado en el
And
Srimad.
Baba will never make you do all wrong things, right?
Baba nunca nos
Baba
hace
has
hacer
given us
cosas
some
erróneas.
direction, some discipline. So
Hay directrices,
that
hay
I am going to
disciplinas.
execute. That's just what I want to do.
Así que yo voy a
So
ejecutar
other
eso.
all things, bad, wrong things, Baba will never make it do. Whatever will be in,
Y Baba
somebody has a
hará
truth
que lo
inside,
hagamos.
no. So other person will not doubt the other person.
Otras
you know.
personas no tendrán
So other
dudas.
person who is doing something, like
Las
for
otras
example,
personas están haciendo algo. Por ejemplo,
some people do the wrong things.
alguna persona hace cosas erróneas.
You will get you get the feeling that this is you are
Tienes
saying that Baba is the one.
el
There's a mixed
sentimiento
charity between the two.
de que
Baba
es
is you're
caridad
saying that
entre
Baba
los
is
dos.
getting it done.
Digamos, Baba lo está
And on the other
haciendo.
hand, it's your own thought, on your own dictates you're following. So
Pero si son tus
across the
propios
person,
dictados los que estás
you will never
siguiendo,
get a doubt, she's saying. The
entonces habrá
touchstone is that
dudas.
the person will automatically, he will not get a doubt, the person who's across him. Like a teacher is there, a student is there. So that
Si el estudiante
nobody will
está
doubt
allá,
that thing.
no debe dudar de esas cosas.
And also, if it's own dictates, that person
Si
will never
son
get
sus
success.
propios
in it.
dictados, la
You will
persona no
see
tiene
that.
éxito.
So,
Entonces,
Srimad is one. There's unity
Srimad
on
es
all that.
uno.
Unity is also a touchstone.
unidad es como una
If I have
piedra.
an elevated thought,
Si tú tienes un pensamiento elevado,
if my thought is waste,
si mi
inside you,
pensamiento es
that
de
doubt will
desperdicio,
be created. Some waste
se
will be
crearán las
created.
dudas, se creará desperdicio.
As my thought is, that's the influence in the other
Así
person
como mi
across.
pensamiento es la influencia.
So thank you so much, Didi, for such a wonderful experience with the
Muchas
Dadis
gracias
and with Madhuban,
por esas experiencias
of Madhuban,
de
experience
las
with
Didis y
Dadis
las
and with Baba.
Dadis
Thank you so much,
y de
Didi.
Baba. Muchísimas gracias.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
We will do one song and then we'll continue doing meditation.
Ahora vamos a hacer meditación.
योगी पवित्र जीवन कितना सुखद सलोना
योग चलता रहेगा अभी. Meditation will continue until 7:30. If you want to be seated,